It looks so much smoother. I'm like really impressed. Here we are this morning using these skincare. I think the brand is called LASplash. I looked up on their website and everything just to make sure I was accurate on that, but I did get them from the Dollar Tree and they were $1.25. I'm not sure about the prices today, but as of 2 weeks ago, they were still $1.25. So what I'm going to do today is apply them in the morning instead of the evening, which was what I was doing previously. And they're very floppy, so be careful with putting them on and make sure you place that big circle part underneath the outer area of your eye. And just have a little bit in the corner right there that kind of sticks out. So I think I'm going to cut that. Yeah, I don't think that little bit right there is necessary. If you don't need it, just trim it right off. And there's this little tiny spoon to help pick everything up, and you know, I'm gonna just cut that little edge again. It's just poking me in the eye and it's totally not necessary, and I don't think it's really benefiting in that area where it's just kind of like hovering over the corner of my eye. And just slide it into the place you want it to be in, tap it down and wait. I would wait 10 to 15 minutes. I found 15 minutes to be just perfect, nothing over that. You don't want these to dry out on top of your eye. You want everything to still be moist underneath because you're going to use that as your under eye solution throughout the day. Make sure when you close these, you keep that plastic lid right back on there really nice and tight because it's going to help seal in all of the serum. Put your little spoon underneath that little tiny divot thing and close it up really tight. I hadn't been using these for months because I was using them in the evening and I didn't feel the full benefit of them, and that's why I'm thinking I've been doing these wrong the whole entire time. The other day I started doing my video for my summer favorites, which is a video coming up, and I put this in the video because I love them. I didn't know that they were really meant to be used in the morning. On the package, I always follow the instructions first when I try a product and then I adjust it to me personally. The package says to use them in the evening and the morning for full benefits, and that makes total sense. If you're trying to like extend your products and not overlap things that don't work well with ingredient wise, you may be only wanting to use these at night or maybe only in the morning. So I switched to the morning for that video because I was getting ready. I was really surprised at seeing the actual benefits instead of sleeping on them, seeing them in the morning throughout the day. And I'm going to go over a little bit the ingredients and why this is an amazingly, surprisingly product at the Dollar Tree, why I highly recommend it. Eye masks are really clever and they're very fun, and they also retain a lot of moisture in the product under your eye, and it's like setting in there. I have a 15-minute timer that's going on, so I'm going to talk about this a little bit further. There's 40 in here, so you have 20 uses. This one is the vitamin C brightening jelly eye masks, and there's another one that I saw that had caffeine. I purposely picked this one out, but I think I'm going to find the caffeine one and try that as well. That will help perk up tired under eyes. It's perfect for the morning. Vitamin C is going to brighten your under eye as well. The information on the package says that these are the softest jelly eye masks that fit gently to under eyes, brightens dull complexion for glowing hydrated skin. And the ingredients in this that are supporting that claim are vitamin C, which will do the brightening, tranexamic acid, niacinamide, and hyaluronic acid. Vitamin C will brighten dull complexion, even skin tone, fade dark spots. That is really important to brightening. The under eye area is so sensitive to having dark spots grow and grow within your face the more you are out in the sun. Tranexamic acid helps with hyperpigmentation, another dark spot lifter or any type of discoloration lifter, so that's really great. Niacinamide increases hydration, improves skin texture, and reduces dryness and dullness. Hyaluronic acid attracts and binds water to the skin, hydrating and plumping while smoothing texture and wrinkles. Those are fantastic ingredients for the under eye area to brighten and tone. But here's the funny thing I found about this product. The first ingredient is obviously water. That's really key in a lot of skincare ingredients. You're going to have the highest concentration of water. The second ingredient is squalane. Squalane. They don't even mention this on the package. Squalane is an amazing ingredient for skincare. It really helps support any skin type, especially if you have acne and oily skin and prone to all the way to the driest skin. It's amazing. And the third ingredient is another surprise that they don't mention, is jojoba oil. That is a beautiful ingredient for skincare, and it really supports people with acne. Some people may have a response to it, but it matches your normal skin oils, and it's really good for acne prone skin. Fourth ingredient is glycerin. So right away, the top three ingredients are already really, really great for supporting your under eye area, your skin. Maybe adding the jojoba oil and the squalane on the box was a little bit too much information. They have a spot right here, add it there. It's a really great thing to have on your under eye area and help supporting dry and dull skin and boost your skin throughout the day, make it look a bit plumper and hydrated. All these ingredients I'm really, really surprised at. And honestly, the ingredient list is not full of tons and tons of additional ingredients. It's a bit of a small ingredient list, which really drew my eye when I first saw the product, because every time I get a product, the first thing I'm going to do is look at the ingredients. Then I'm going to look at the claims of what the product does. Then I look at the ingredients again. So you notice that in my videos, I talk about ingredients a lot. It's really key to what I'm putting on my skin. It's important to me because I have breakout prone skin and I'm trying to avoid a lot of things that may worsen that. I've got 10 more minutes to go, so let's do my skincare around the patches, and I'll mention things that you shouldn't mix with vitamin C. And this is one of them that I'm putting on my skin at this very moment. It's the Ordinary Growth Factors 15% solution. I just have a tiny bit left of this bottle. And normally I would put it under my eye in the morning, and that's why I was avoiding the patches in the morning. But the growth factors do not mix with vitamin C, so don't put these together. You can use them at the same time, just avoid the area where you have the product. Other things you're going to want to avoid with the vitamin C, so not touching your skin area at the same time, not overlapping them, is a glycolic, so an AHA and alpha hydroxy acid, any type of fruit acids. Those are actives and they're going to really irritate each other. You don't want them on your skin at the same time. Also beta hydroxy acids. This is salicylic acid, something I love, I use regularly. I'm going to be using these in the evening anyway, so they're not really going to cross paths, and that's really best to avoid. The other thing is any type of retinols, tretinoins, don't touch them with the vitamin C at the same time. This is something I'd use in the evening as well when I restart that whole entire thing. But if you're using any of those products that have retinols, anything like that with vitamin A, don't let that touch the vitamin C at the same time. I'm also going to avoid using benzoyl peroxide in those areas. I wouldn't put this in my under eye anyway, but just so know, if you're using a vitamin C product, you don't really want benzoyl peroxide to be touching that at the same time either. Things you can use when you take away this product. Under the eye area, I really do love the squalane peptide eye gel from Biossance. It is so gentle, it's so beautiful and beneficial in the summer. It doesn't make your under eye area crease or anything like that, especially if you're wearing makeup. The Marine IGL cream I love as well. It's a little bit thicker and stronger. I love this for the colder months. In the summer as well, it's just something I like to switch off the two, but those are going to be great to put on top of this after you peel this away. You can also use the squalane ectoin, I don't know what it's called. I always say this wrong, overnight recovery cream. I've been using this as an eye cream as well. I love to use moisturizers as eye creams and see if they will work. That one would be perfect. You can use anything with squalane. If it's just squalane oil and you want to put that under here, that would be excellent. It's just 100% squalane, and it's so good if you have sensitive skin, acne prone skin. Anything with hyaluronic acid. This one is from Good Molecules, and it's just a hyaluronic acid serum. You can put that right on top as well. And one of my absolute favorites is this Vichy Mineral 89. I love it. I need a new bottle. I just have a tiny bit left, so I think I'm going to be using this maybe tomorrow, finishing that up and getting a new bottle. And you can also add a vitamin C moisturizer. Just use something really gentle that won't irritate your skin because you're doubling up on vitamin C. And this one from Biossance is the Squalane Vitamin C Rose Moisturizer. It's one of my favorites. It works so nicely. It's very gentle. I haven't been using it too often because it doesn't mix really well with the growth factors that I have right here in front of me. So I can't use these together at the same time. I'm going to be using the natural moisturizers with beta glucan from The Ordinary. I've been using this all summer and it's been supporting my skin so nicely, not having any type of breakouts or irritation. And once I peel these off, I can finish by putting some more of the moisturizer right under that spot, and then my eye cream. Okay, 10 minutes are up and I'm just going to peel these away really gently. You can just throw this away, and you're not going to rinse your under eye, you're just going to tap in the product. Right here under my eye is plumped up. The lines under here, I have a lot of smile lines. They have plumped up a lot. It looks so much smoother. I'm like really impressed. I don't know why I didn't think of using these in the day previously. It just looks and feels so much more smooth and just refreshed. It's not going to brighten your under eye immediately. This is something over time. Vitamin C takes time to brighten and create a real improvement, but within moments of removing this, it's just so much smoother. I don't necessarily need an under eye cream. I was going to add one. I'm just going to add some moisturizer right here. You know what? I'm not going to add the moisturizer. I think it's perfectly moisturized. I don't need to add anything on top. Maybe in the winter, if I feel like my under eye area is really dry, I might add something, but I'm just going to go ahead and add my concealer and see how that works. If this, I've never done this before without an actual moisturizer, but there's so much moisturizing ingredients inside this product that I just don't think I need it. And that tapped on really nicely. This is so smooth. It's not pilling, it's not irritating, it's not making it difficult for me to add this concealer. I think this is the smoothest application I've had for an under eye concealer or serum on top of a product. It's really nice. It's very bright, so I think I'm going to add my sunscreen on top. Be certain to add your sunscreen on top of that product. Otherwise the sun is a bit more enhanced. It can really make your skin burn. So I'm just adding the sunscreen right to the under eye because the patch kind of came down to here. So I want to make sure that this is covered with an SPF. I'm about to apply my mascara, but I do notice a big glow right here and a plumpness. I can feel it. Even just doing this, it feels really supported and hydrated. I love that. And I'm looking in the mirror at the side view right here. This is an area that when you smile, it tends to like concave a little bit. And I know over time, as you get older, it gets a little bit more and more. And it's a little bit more plumper than usual. So I think I'm going to continue to use these. I'm really enjoying them in the morning instead of in the evening. But if you want to make sure you have that extra vitamin C support, you can use them twice a day. If you have no products that interact badly with the vitamin C ingredient, then use it twice a day and let me know your results. If you've used the caffeine ones, please let me know. I'm going to pick those up next. I've noticed that these are at most of the Dollar Trees that I've visited, and I have about 6 within my driving range that I will pop into every now and then if I'm within the area doing some type of chores. I've seen these in the caffeine ones, so that's what I'm gonna get next. And yeah, let me know if you tried these and what you think.